these are two crazy semi-final matchups. I mean, this one right here, you could say it's the veteran matchup. And then the next semi, we've got the Grommy matchup. Margaret River, where she got knocked out, she made a big point of, hey, I want to improve a wave of consequence. Got the win there.
As we'll see, Tyler just controlled the opening ride. Big wall stretching out, a little bit out in front now, pulling in. And she's got a wide open pit to fly out of. Sets the rail for the redirect of the Paizel surfboard. And kicks out of her first wave in a great way. Had the speed, timed that section well to completely disappear.
Waves, let's go. So Tyler here, this one, she positioning right. She just sees this barrel. She eyes it up, coming up ahead, dragging there, trying to stall, and then the thing stays open for her. It's just this big section, bit of warble there. She does well to stick it. Now, this angle here, let's have a look what she gets done. The barrel was a bit further down the line, right? Instantly, that's where my brain goes when I compare her wave to Lakey's wave.
And now Lakey's got an answer on the very next wave. Trying to slow down, pulls in, comes out. And the California veteran will just punch free. So Tyler getting the turn off.
Lakey. So let's look at Lakey. This wave here, to me, a little bit bigger. It's so, you know what? Maybe splitting hairs. Initially, when I watched Lakey's, I got a better feeling because it seemed like she could stand up a bit straighter, maybe a little bit of a bigger barrel. But then maybe not quite getting that depth that she probably wanted and not the finish. So let's have a look here. Super slow-mo. And I just like that it was straight off the takeoff. Almost like the positioning initially was a bit better. Whereas Tyler took off, had to weave down the line a little bit to get into her section. She did get the finish, but time soon. It's pretty incredible.
Lakey having a dig, and she will start setting up her first turn potentially. No barrel there, so punches out the roof. Full wrap on the second effort. And now she will be stepping off, so switching to turns on her second wave. So she focused on that. Now those two things are her strength.
Yeah, so this wave here from Lakey, obviously you can see she was looking for the barrel in the beginning. Didn't give it to her, opted to go for turns here. This is going to be a small backup score, but I think, here we go, we see Tyler.
Tyler Wright locking in. Nice clean rail work on the takeoff. So much speed, really deep on this racetrack. And look at that feeling from Tyler Wright. She just looks at the panel and enjoys her job today.
It's going to be a seriously good wave, and this was a seriously good wave. I mean, beautiful bowled out backdoor wave. She's so deep here. She pumps through that barrel. She had to change her line a few times. She knows. The body language is right there. And that is going to be a really big score. Just look how oily and glassy this is right now. The conditions are absolutely beautiful. You can see she starts to pump on the gas here. Shifts that weight up to the front of her board. Fully covered right now. I'd say, wow, I mean, this is going to be a really good score. It's going to make things really difficult for Lakey.
Shota Nakajima hooking up all the people upstairs, enjoying this view of Tyler Wright getting barreled and coming out into the sunshine on the north shore of Oahu. She is not free surfing. This is business right here for Tyler, as she's trying to put this thing away early over a longtime rival of Lakey Peterson. Okay. This is what Tyler just did.
So Tyler just is running away with this momentum. Honestly, I think she's just sort of tapping into one of those, you know, a heat turns sort of into a free surf. You lock in an excellent score like that and you're just like, wow, I just want to keep surfing. It feels like that for me right now.
Might like the angle on this one. Peterson going for it. Has to take a step on the drop, and it limits her from pulling up and under. So that's going to be a throwaway of priority. Big mistake for Lakey. Tyler's going to try to make her pay for it now. Pulls up and under. Nice clean read on the first section. Looks at Lakey getting hit by that wave on the head, and we're like, you know what? I'm going to kick out and get first priority to shut this down.
A tiny bit of hesitation. And then when we see Tyler here straight up underneath, that was a very, very short barrel. I'm not sure if it's going to improve. It was a bit of a bigger wave when I reflect back to her first wave, the 6.5. But the barrel was more open and it was more at the takeoff of the wave. So I'm interested to see where they're going to go with this score. I don't think it's going to be as big, but just still a nice drop. And just showing, you know, different sort of technique and different sort of skills that Tyler has in these sort of waves. She had 3 very different barrels out here today.
And it's a cool point that you're making. I remember you liked how Lakey, we saw her actually fall off the cut after that elimination round loss eventually last year, and she got the wild card call up for this season. Now starting with an equal third is Tyler Wright.
Surf at backdoor and got that many good barrels in a row?
No, like I don't really catch waves out there. So like this is just such an opportunity to feel out the lineup. But like over the years, Bam's taken me out there like every condition, and it's funny. Like if it was perfect, I'd be like to start out here. Like it's so funny. My introduction is always has to be like messy. Like the wind has to be up, cross shore, like all different swells to really like tune into the zones. And then when it cleans up, like I'm like, all right, that's my zone. So yeah, years of Bam just taking us out there, and then just, you know, it's pretty nice out there.
It's paying off. I have to make a comment and wonder what your thought train was when you came out of the barrel and you look back at the judges or the beach, however you want to put it. What was going through your mind?
Honestly, just sheer excitement. Like, I had a few big pumps in that thing, and I was like, you know when something just feels like a 10? And like, it was an 8.67, and I probably should have done a turn or two at the end, but I was just so excited. That was just pure joy. There's not really a lot of thoughts, it's just joy.
Well, thank you for the joy. We love sharing it. Can't wait to see you on the next round.
Have a good one, thanks.